Welcome back, Jefferson Jaguars. We're now going to watch a video over perimeter, area, and volume. First, we have to discuss what the formulas for perimeter, area, and volume are. The formulas for perimeter are P equals 2L plus 2W, or P equals L plus W plus L plus W. L is length, W is width. Area is A equals L times W. Volume is V equals L times W times H. Length times width times height. Now, when you get the length and the width of a shape, when you get the area, that is also known as a base. Base just means the bottom. So if you have the base already, all you have to do is base times height to get volume. Let's take a look on how we will compute these three measurements. First, we're going to do perimeter. So I know that P equals 2L plus 2W. I also know that the associative property tells me it does not matter which number is put where. So therefore, I will have P equals 2 times 3 plus 2 times 8. All I did was I replaced the variable, which is length or width, L and W. I replaced the variable with a known value because I have the known value. So P equals 6 plus 16. P equals 22. So therefore, the area of my shape is 22. Now let's take a look at the same thing for area. A equals length times width. I want you to notice that I'm always writing the formula I'm going to use. That way I know which variable to replace with a value. Once again, the associative property says that I can put whichever number I want in whatever order. So it doesn't matter if I consider 8 to be the length or 3 to be the length. It does not matter. 3 times 8 is 24. Therefore, my area is 24. Remember, when you're finding the perimeter in the word perimeter, you'll see the word rim. Like the rim of a basketball goal that goes around the net. So the perimeter is around the shape. The area is everything within the shape. The volume is any time we are going to fill up a three-dimensional shape. So I have two cubes here. The first cube has a base of 24 and a height of 6. The second cube has a length of 3, a width of 7, and a height of 6. If I was to find out how much or what capacity it will take to fill this cube, I would look here to this formula because I already have a base. V equals B times H. V equals 24 times 6. Volume is 144. And whenever I report volume, I will report it in cubic units. Every time I report area, I will report that in squared units. Now let's take a look at the final cube I have. I see that I do not know what the base is. Of course, I could easily compute the base and multiply the base, which is length times width, times my height. But I will stick with the traditional volume formula. Length times width times height. 6 times 3 times 7. Once again, the associative property says it does not matter what order I multiply these numbers in. That would give me 18 times 7. Volume would be 126. Let's do a quick review, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to remember the associative properties of mathematics. The associative properties of mathematics say that I can add or multiply in any order I choose to do so. I know that when I'm doing perimeter, I'm either going to add the numbers 11, 3 plus 8 plus 3 plus 8, which is 22, or I will multiply both the length and the width by 2 to get my answer. Once again, for area, or the base, is length times width. Volume has two formulas as well. It has length times width times height, and base times height. And ladies and gentlemen, this is perimeter, area, and volume. Please join me again for conversions.